Our next guest understands the true meaning of faith and liberation. Viewers, if you are trying to fight through any traumatic situation, well, pay attention, because right now our guest is here to help you through that. Poet Jerome Bailey Jr., welcome to Morning Dose.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Well, I'm excited about your new book, Liberation. Tell us, why did you decide to write this book?
So I was going through the craziest time of my life, hardest year, and one of my old gifts that I had was writing, rapping. I did that in high school. So God just started writing this book in me, just poems after poem after poem after poem. I looked up, I had like 200 poems. I said, somebody needs this, somebody needs to get free. I'm gonna put this together and I'm gonna help somebody, and 6 months later, here we are.
Wow, just 6 months.
6 months.
Well, what were you trying to be liberated from? It's called liberation.
Yeah, I was free from my past. A lot of times, people are aware of God, people know what they've been through, but a lot of times we pull identity from a traumatic situation. We pull identity from insecurity, from something when somebody told us you're never going to be anything, or a molester might have, you might remember that and that voice in your head, so you confuse that with God's voice. When I was liberated, I was free from those voices because I faced myself, and then I was free, and now I can hear God's voice clearly.
Wow. So, but it's for someone to say, you know, they went through those things and then they just use writing and poetry to get it. How do you actually pull yourself out of those situations? Because it's easier said than done. Yeah,
that's a good question, because you have to actually work through it. And you have to, if you need to go to therapy, go to therapy. If you need to talk through it, talk through it. And let writing be an outlet to express yourself. Use the art form to express yourself, not necessarily just, I need to get over it and put it in a song and then be depressed still. You got to work through the depression. I had to work through my depression and trauma so that I could get where I am today.
And the trauma being an actual attack that happened to you in New York City, right?
That was part of it. That was part of what sparked it. I went on this amazing trip in New York City where I used to live. I was showing my wife, oh, this is where I used to go eat, this is that, this is that. And then, bam, random attack out of nowhere. But I knew what it was. It was the devil, the enemy, is trying to snatch my voice because I finally surrendered and said, God, yes, I'll use my voice. I'll stop hiding and I'm going to talk. So then I didn't want to talk at that moment. I had nerve damage, had to get emergency surgery in my mouth. But I'm here now talking to you.
And we're glad you're sharing your voice with us. Real quick, before we actually have you perform one of your poems, what advice would you give to others who are out there and want to write a book? Because that's a powerful journey.
Yeah, if you have something to say it, do it. Amazon has an option, Amazon KDP. You can self-publish. I have my own media company, so I just kind of kept going with it and put it out there. But you can do it. There are so many resources. Just keep on researching and learn about the publishing industry, and then take that leap.
All right, and now we want to hear one of your poems from Liberation. Here's Jerome Bailey Jr.
I'm ready to speak, Lord. You waited till I was meek, Lord. Now I'm trying to grow, pushing hard to my peak, Lord. Your crown I couldn't fit, Lord. Head was too big, Lord. Pride before the fall, Lord. Wanted to have it all, Lord. Now I'm naked in drawers, trying to hide my flaws like a thief in the night. Dirty stain in the cloth, unraveled, ruined linen with runs in it. Biggie is getting small. I'm ready to die to myself. I'm humble now. Made to be a world changer, a difference maker. Devil had me thinking I would never change her. Ego in my side and it's painful, growing pains. Adam and Eve's shame, my Adam's apple done came. I'm grown, I got a name, it's Rome. And it wasn't built in the day, sanctified to slay the giants that's in my way. For years I was a slave, scared I wasn't saved, scared I didn't know you, hoping you make a way. For me to go to heaven, I need a place to stay. You can't bless who I pretend to be or what I want to say. I had my own agenda, but you had a plan for me, a man to be, changed to be in your family. That plan is freedom, that plan is liberation. I want to be a prodigy. I want to heal the nation. I'm in it to win it now, committed I'm a sinner now, but Lord, I'm repenting now, spending time to get it now. I'm quiet these days, listening more, word reading not a chore like it was before, needed before. I do anything, Lord, you my centerpiece. Lord, clean the sin in me, core of my enemy, sword in the battles, the defeated of my enemy. Liberated, living king, reigns in you enemy. Through your Holy Spirit, I'm liberated and free. Now I suffer for you, your freedom given to me. Liberated for you, because you saved water for me. I'm liberated.
Liberated. Make sure you check out Liberated. It's a book available wherever books are sold. Jerome Bailey Jr. We'll be right back.